This here is a pea plant, as you can see in the picture. These are legumes. Legumes are plants that have nodules on their roots. These are examples of nodules here. And inside the nodules are bacteria. These bacteria are called nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria are not only found in the nodules of plants called legumes, they're also free in the soil, as you can see here. So nitrogen in the atmosphere is used by the nitrogen-fixing bacteria. So nitrogen in the atmosphere is used by the nitrogen-fixing bacteria, and that is converted into ammonia, NH3, ammonia. So these nitrogen-fixing bacteria, they fix atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia, NH3. These bacteria are called nitrifying bacteria. Nitrifying bacteria. What these nitrifying bacteria do is they use the ammonia produced by nitrogen-fixing bacteria, and they convert the ammonia into nitrites. Nitrites. An example of a nitrite is NO2-. So nitrifying bacteria convert ammonia into nitrites. These nitrites are then converted by nitrifying bacteria into nitrates. So nitrifying bacteria convert ammonia, NH3, into nitrites, and they also convert nitrites into nitrates. An example of a nitrate is NO3-. And remember, these nitrates that are in the soil are absorbed by plants via their roots. These are to make DNA and proteins in the plant. So this here is a sheep that is eating the plants so it can build proteins and DNA in its body. Urea is a nitrogen-containing waste product. So when an animal urinates, it is returning nitrogen-based waste products to the soil. And let's see what happens to the urea and to the sheep when it dies. So when the sheep dies, it is going to undergo decay. So these are bacteria called decomposers. Decomposers. They decay dead material. So the decomposers, the bacteria, are going to break down the urea in the soil and also the proteins in the sheep. So these are bacteria called decomposers. Decomposers. So the decomposers are going to break down the urea and the proteins into ammonia, NH3. Break down the urea and the proteins into ammonia, NH3. Then the ammonia is then going to be converted into nitrites and then nitrates by nitrifying bacteria. And these nitrates are then going to be absorbed by the plants to be used to make DNA and proteins. So there's one last type of bacteria that we're going to talk about, and they are denitrifying bacteria. So if you've got waterlogged soil here, these denitrifying bacteria are going to convert nitrates in the soil back into nitrogen. They're not very useful for living plants because they're going to reduce the nitrate concentration in the soil by converting nitrates back into nitrogen gas. These are denitrifying bacteria. This here is the nitrogen cycle.